everyone. So it's Sunday and I decided to try to bake something new, so I thought I would share it. It is a maple pecan blueberry bread with chai vanilla frosting on top. It came out so good. One little hiccup, the batter kind of rose a little too much, so I'll accommodate for that in the description below, but otherwise this was really delicious and I hope you try it out. Really good for dessert. It's almost like a cake, but if you're having a fancy brunch, this would work too. Well, thanks so much for watching and hope you enjoy. Also, please excuse my appearance. I dressed up really nice and cute and did my hair, and then I went to go get groceries for this bread and it poured down right on me. So this is the outfit we're working with now. It's half to 1.5 cups. I can't do it.
Oh.
So that's 3/4 of a cup.
3/4 of a cup.
Right?
Wait, 1.5.
6/4. Okay, the first thing we're doing, we're gonna make a pecan-like flour mix to put into our dough. So I'm gonna take about 3/4 of a cup of pecans and dump it in the food processor along with some flour, and then just mill it into a powdery texture. It should look something like this. It's a little bit brown, a little chunky.
1/4. 1.25. 5/4.
1/4. You're right. Okay. All right. The next step, we're going to put a bunch of ingredients together, including 1 cup and 1/4 of regular flour into the bowl. We're going to add all of our pecan flour mixture into here as well, along with about 1 cup of regular sugar and some baking powder to start. Stir to combine. So the next thing we're gonna do with our mixture is make a well in the center to add our wet ingredients. I actually don't really know what this does. I think it just incorporates the dry ingredients better, but I've been told to do it, so I always do it. To this mixture, we're gonna add about 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, 3 eggs, but make sure they're beaten before you add them. And then we're gonna add 3/4 cup of real maple syrup with the real stuff because it tastes a lot better. And then our secret ingredient is 1 cup of buttermilk, which makes it rise a ton and makes the taste super tangy and sweet. Now I'm gonna mix this up very carefully. It's really easy to overmix it, so just do about 15 to 20 strokes. And then we're gonna add about 1 large handful of blueberries, probably around 3/4 of a cup, but do it to your discretion. And then we're gonna also add a bunch of pecans as well throughout the batter.
Cute!
We are ready to bake this. Here is my bread pan. It's very standard size. We're just going to dump this in here. I already greased this with some butter, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven at 350 degrees. First for 30 minutes, and then we will turn it to the other side to bake for another 30 minutes, and then make sure it's nice and golden on the top.
Batter.
This batter is actually
Get it.
the tastiest batter, in my opinion. Like, you know, cupcake batter and muffin batter is pretty good. This is the best batter to me. And it's the buttermilk, so it gives it that like tangy taste.
Mm.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
He likes it. So I already screwed this up a little bit, but this is what I get for baking something on the first try while I film it, instead of doing a trial run. My batter has, it's overflowed a little bit, but I just threw a pan underneath there to catch some of the falling bits, and once it solidifies, I hope it stopped. It's definitely still quite soft. We're going to just turn the pan. Oh. Hee hee. Should I like scrape that off? I don't even know. All right, we're gonna cook the other side. Hopefully it works. And 30 more minutes and the bread is looking nice and golden brown, so I'm gonna take it out for a quick second to check. Now I'm gonna check the inside of the bread. Now it's going to rest and hopefully cool down, and we're gonna make our frosting in the meantime, and we'll be all set. Okay, for our frosting, it's going to be a chai flavored, but I don't actually have chai or know how to make frosting out of that, so we're just gonna emulate it with some spices I got at the store. They're often ones you put in pie mix, like clove and allspice, and of course the cinnamon. And it's going to be a cream cheese and butter base that we are going to whip up. I'm gonna start with about 4 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's room temperature, and we're gonna cream it together with about 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and of course a pinch of vanilla. And then we're gonna beat it together until it's nice and creamy. Now I'm gonna add some confectioner's sugar to taste. I'm gonna start with about 3/4 cups, and if it needs to be thicker, we'll add a little bit more. That's good. I think it's sweet enough, and it's certainly enough to spread over the top of the bread. Last thing we're gonna do is add all of our spices. I'm gonna do about 1/2 of a teaspoon of the cinnamon, and then probably 1/4 of a teaspoon of the allspice, the ginger, and the clove.
Good.
Nathan's the chai expert. He gets it every time we go to a coffee shop. Doesn't matter the season. What do you think, Nathan?
It's really good. It tastes just like one.
Is it like chai?
Yeah.
There you have it,
Much
folks.
sweeter though. Let me see it.
Well, it's frosting.
Yeah.
Alright, I quickly just added a little bit of decoration. It looks a little bit like a 4th grader did it, but you know what? It's fine. Here's our piece. It took a little jostling to get out of the pan.
It's got a nice nutty flavor, but it's not overpowering. And the blueberry adds like a nice little twang to it.
A twang?
Uh-huh.
Is it southern?
Uh-huh.
Really like more of a cake almost.
Yeah. 9.3 out of 10.
Okay. I will put the recipe in the description below. I will try to fix and iron out the kinks of what happened last time so you don't make the same mistake. Otherwise, it's a pretty sound recipe.
Cheers. Bye.
Took a while. Bye.